You ready?
Ready to jump off a cliff? Are you ever ready to jump off a cliff? We're finally off to France! The south of France. Hopefully it's warmer than this because I'm frigid.
I think it'll be a little bit warmer. We've got some fun activities planned.
Paragliding, not to be confused with parasailing or hang gliding, which I keep doing. Okay, bye.
See ya.
We've been in this car for like 3 hours now, and I feel like you guys haven't gotten to see the like road trip aspect of what we've been doing. We've spent many hours together in this car over the past few days. We've learned some very strange coincidences, which when Samsung was like getting this crew together to help me make this series, like they didn't know any of this. Tall man Alex in the back and Sam behind the camera went to the same high school, but like years apart, and their high school had like 8 houses and they were in the same house. Weird. That's weird, isn't it? And then my mom's here. There's really no
Help, get me out. Help.
There's really no weird coincidences about that. She just birthed me, so we brought her along. And then Ben, what's
Ben
our
girls.
weird coincidence, Ben?
My mum shares the same condition as Molly, so that's another big coincidence.
His mom has
Who'd have
retinitis
thought?
pigmentosa.
And we didn't even know that.
We didn't know that, and that's a very rare disease. Like, what are the chances that this group got put together and there's all these like weird things that are really obscure, so. Yesterday we were supposed to do this paragliding, but the weather wasn't good. Weather seems good today, so that's you know, a plus. Yeah, so it got canceled the day before. We went paragliding because the winds were too strong, and then even the next day when we went, they were like, yeah, we might not be able to go. We're not sure the winds are safe. We'll take you to the top of the cliff and then we'll figure it out. So we get up to the top there and we all had to stand around for like 40 minutes because the winds weren't safe. And so even when we went, it was like, the winds are like maybe safe. So I'm not lying, we were really doing something potentially life-threatening. And now we're finally in France, the country that started this whole journey for me. You know, I was just talking about how dark my life got and how I just very literally didn't want to live anymore. And so what better way to celebrate that I don't feel that way anymore than doing something life-threatening and like living life to the fullest and taking risks. Okay, I love you. Okay, I'm gonna miss you, but you're gonna be just fine. All of my worldly possessions go to my mom and my dad if I don't make it, except the cheese. Cheese goes to Gallup. Okay, I'm actually getting nervous. Whew, okay, why? What the heck? I'm getting nervous.
Yeah, look, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous, but I do enjoy pushing myself outside of my comfort zone. I think that's like Molly, every day Molly pushes herself outside her comfort zone by literally just stepping outside the front door. So I think if she can do that, I can do this, so. You ready?
Ready to jump off a cliff? Are you ever ready to jump off a cliff?
If there is ever a time, it's now.
It's in Monaco.
It's in Monaco.
For some reason, this terrifies me way more than jumping out of an airplane.
Really?
Yeah, and you're gonna do it blindfolded?
And I'm gonna do it blindfolded. I'm going blind for an hour. I'm very curious to feel that sensation and kind of get an understanding of what it's like for you. So
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna enjoy it. Can't guarantee I won't have a little peek, but
Not fair! I don't get to pee!
Molly, I have to peek so I can explain to you how it looked.
So selfless he is. My whole life is without a view, so I don't even think about it, you know? Like, I know that for so many people, skydiving and paragliding and all these things like are about seeing the beautiful view around you and seeing the world in a different way. But for me, that's not my life. My life is about feeling the world. And so I'm just excited to feel the world in a new way. I have so much to say about this experience that I didn't mention when I was on the top of the cliff. Like, I'm pretty sure they didn't know I was blind, the people that we were paragliding with, and they also spoke very little to no English. So it was kind of crazy jumping off a cliff with people who like didn't know I couldn't see and couldn't speak to me in my language. I was lost the whole time. When my guy started to run off the mountain, I was just like, oh, we're going. Like, and we didn't have to sign any waivers, no paperwork, nothing. France, man, very casual about these things.
But yeah, I think we're ready to go.
Should we jump on?
Let's jump.
Okay. Oh my god.
No, sit down.
Wow.
Oh! The feeling, the wind is insane.
I love it.
Alright, we're about to come into land. Here we go. Nice. Molly's about to land. Yeah, Molly! Woo! Yay! Hugs. How was it?
It was so fun. Oh my god.
That like feeling when we first take off, like, and your stomach is kind of going a little bit as it like catches the wind.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was like even better to me than skydiving.
Yeah?
Because my favorite part of skydiving is the like floating.
Yeah.
And that was just like a long time of the float. The moment like I hit the air and was like floating, I almost felt like emotional because I was just like, damn, this is why we live. This is it. Like, why wouldn't you want to experience this? And I feel like one of the things in my journey to recovery that I learned is like you just have to ride out the bad and live for the good. And that was like a moment I was just floating there and I was like,
what it's all about.
This is what it's about.
When I put it back on and he starts going, okay, you ready? And I'm like, well, I can't see, like, I'm not ready. Like, it was very nerve-wracking and I had to trust him fully to tell me when to put my feet out and I was.
Blindness encompasses a lot of trust in strangers. One of the things that was like, it's like challenging to put so much trust in random strangers every day, but it's also like one of the gifts I feel like I've gotten from being blind, and I feel like in some ways it's not good that I trust people so much, but I wouldn't change it because it just makes me so open to like accepting new people into my life.
Of course.
And I've made so many beautiful relationships that way.
Yeah, I almost felt safer with the blindfold on.
Really?
Because
you just didn't know what was happening.
I just felt like I was kind of on a big swing. And then when I took it off, I was like, oh, I am flying. I am an eagle. Being such a visual person, for me, losing the one thing that I rely on the most in my life was, I had a moment there where I was like, I felt sorry for you, like not in a bad way, but I just was like, wow, like I didn't fully appreciate how much, like how talented you are and how, I don't really know how to explain it, but I had this moment of realization. I was like, wow, like she's amazing.
Aww.
There's this newfound respect for you because there was a moment there I was floating up there and I was like, wow, like for her to throw herself quite literally into these situations and trust everyone around her and be so like positive and full of gratitude. It was really special. You're amazing.
Oh yeah, whatever. I'm curious if like,
I know I said that I didn't think I would feel it, but I definitely felt like I was missing out. But that was only because I knew, from seeing it up the top, I knew what we were hovering over, you know?
I think that's like the biggest thing when I do blindfold people to do different challenges. What you just felt is how I would have felt 10 years ago doing it.
Yeah.
The frustration, feeling sorry for myself, like I would have felt that. And I think those are the normal feelings that a lot of people have when they first go blind. But 10 years on, to me, like, this is just my life. Sometimes I fear blindfolding people because I fear that what they will take away from it is how hard my life is. I do want people to respect how hard it is because it is damn hard every day. And every day I have challenges that other people don't. But at the same time, I don't want people to walk around feeling sorry for me every day. I want people to feel respect for me. Like, pity gets me nowhere. I can't stand people pitying me. And I'm not gonna miss the visual because I don't even remember what that's like anymore.
Yeah.
You know, but 10 years ago, those are the emotions I would have felt. And now instead, I just float up there and I'm like, this is magical. Yes, this is why we're here. This is why I live. This is what life is about.
Yeah.
And it's like so special. I like people to gain empathy and respect through being blindfolded. I don't like people to feel sad for me or to pity me.
I felt all of those emotions, but mainly respect and empathy.
You can feel those other emotions. I just want you to, like, in spending all this other time with me, know that you can feel sad for me in moments, but what you should feel is just joy that I enjoy my life. Give me a cuddle.
Aww.
You're a good kid.
I don't care what they say, Molly, you're all right.
So this has been a long, emotional video, and there's only more of that to come with this series. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications. And I think it's a good time to wrap because we're supposed to be up on the road and the tire burst. So, you know, the things that happen. Oh yeah, and then this truck almost ran over my guide dog. Like, very literally almost ran over my guide dog, and Gallup was just chilling there licking himself. So I think we just need to close this up. I need food, and I'll see you in the next episode. Gallup! Hey, stop.
He's in trouble. Oh, yeah. Yas. Yas, queen.
I know that if I can overcome this, I hope that everybody watching this feels like whatever their demon is, they can overcome it. Because I know this sounds so stupid, like going to stand in front of a painting that I still can't see. But it's so much more than that.